Hey kids, it's Dad. Welcome to the Gaming with Dad show. Today we are looking at Space Planet Invader Cosmic Power for the Nintendo Switch to determine if it's worth it. But before we get into the details here in the review, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all of that goodness. I've done my YouTuber thing, so thank you much. As we take a look at this is presently $1.99, regularly $7.99. That sale is good through the 15th of November 2024. Defend, build, conquer, unleash your cosmic power. Space Planet Invader. Cosmic Power is a thrilling space shooter that catapults you into an intergalactic battle for survival. Blah, 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 blah. Originally released November 1st, 2024, single system action fighting simulation strategy from 16-bit, rated E10+, supports all 3 play modes. It is 1 gig download and it is in English. So as we name our grunt here, let's talk a little bit about this game. Yes, you did see it correctly. It says it was made in Unity, which means that if nothing else, this game is going to look pretty good. And it does. It's not as good as, say, Mario Galaxy or Mario Galaxy 2, but it has very similar aesthetics once you're on the planet. As in, really small world that you end up having to try to get through. But as you can see here, it is actually bright, it is colorful, at least on this first planet. There's not a lot of... it is actually a little difficult. A lot of that difficulty comes from the fact that they don't tell you how to do anything. But we're talking graphics here. So I'm actually going to be favorable on the graphics and say this gets a 17 graphically. Sound-wise, there's adequate background music, pretty hollow gunfire, everything else is just okay. It's kind of what I've come to expect out of Unity games, and Unity games aren't my favorite. Find a better platform developers. I get it, it's easy, but you get what you pay for. And in this case, sound comes in at a 16. Let's talk about these controls. They don't tell you shit on how to control this game. And that is a problem. Yep, you heard me, it's a problem. If you're going to require things like moving around, that's easy enough. That's the thumbstick. But then how do you switch from your collector to your gun to your pistol? Well, they don't tell you, and guess what? I'm not going to tell you either. How do you shoot with it? What's the purpose of those things? No, we're just going to make you panic and flail and press buttons like crazy until you get it right. And that's not good. Now, once actually implemented, and once you figure those things out, the controls actually do work fairly well. They're a little awkward, but, once again, that's Unity. So I'm going to give controls a 13 here. Gameplay. This is a Wish.com version of No Man's Sky. You go, you explore planets, you get resources, you fight other invaders in your X-254 spacecraft. I'm sure you could probably upgrade that at some point. I don't know. But outside of that, you do move on to other planets. You build fortresses and stuff to keep track of everything. Oh, I thought I discovered something there, but I apparently hadn't yet. So, yeah. Altogether, the gameplay is okay. It's just not well implemented, if that makes sense to you. So here I am. I have figured out how to gather resources after 5 minutes of playing this game. The first 4 minutes 55 seconds were spent not knowing how to do it. So for that and the lack of instructions, I am giving gameplay a 14. There are some games out there where it's super obvious what you're supposed to do. Mario, run right. It throws you a little bit off. Legend of Kage, you go left. But I guess it makes sense. There are other games where being thrown into the mix and not quite understanding what you're supposed to do is okay. But there are games like this that it frustrates you as you try to sort out what you're supposed to do, how you collect resources, how you build things, how you do any of that. And that is really going to drag down. I think I've already given gameplay its 14, so I'm talking about value here. If not, I'll just flash up the 14 up in the Switch there. But yeah, this game is filled with frustration. And it's all because they didn't bother telling you how to do things. Mr. Dabs, don't leave it on your stupid ass not employees, but customers to figure out how your game works. You know how it works. You programmed it. We didn't. Don't do that to us. So, if you can get past the frustration level, you might enjoy this game. But because they don't bother telling you anything, and you just have to figure it out yourself, I'm giving value a 10. We're sitting at a score of 70 on this. Yeah, congratulations, you passed Unity Development 101. But take it up a notch and figure out how to make a game that's playable. Oh god, I'm being attacked by space cockroaches. And on that note, we're going to talk to you kids later. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Got some videos here, as well as the subscribe button. Make sure to click that. Ring the bell. Leave comments. In general, be kind in those. My mom used to read them. Thank you.